Nathan Barnett.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
So, I was wondering if we could ask you a few questions. You have some time?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm just winning some games, getting high scores. So what I gotta say.
What is this guy that you do, Keith Apicary? What is he?
Oh, you know Keith? Oh, thank you for being such a big fan and watching all of them. I love that you love my stuff.
What's he all about?
Oh, he's just
Where did he come? I mean, just tell me where he came from and all. I don't know.
Sure,
whatever,
yeah, that's a question I get a lot because, these interviews, it's like, I mean, I do a lot of them. Not to, downplay yours. This is great. I'm really happy that you're a fan and your school wants to do a story on me. It's nice of you to do that for your project.
Where did he come from?
Oh, he came about when my brother and I, we bought a Neo Geo arcade cabinet. And we're like, oh, it'd be fun to do like videos with a video game character. I'm like, yeah, I haven't done that yet. I love video games, and we have all these video games. So we thought of this guy, and he was loosely. It wasn't based on anyone specific in the King of Kong, but like we really liked the King of Kong, and there was like a month where we watched it like 5 times through. Like just really liked that documentary. I was like, oh, it'd be kind of cool to do, a documentary like that because we made documentaries a while ago, or at least one. We had this big thing called Aviator. It's huge success. It's about this guy who's trying to get his pilot's license, and it was in mockumentary format. So like, let's do that again. Those are fun and easy to make, and like we're really, really good at it. I didn't say, not my words, just the universe. These people say this to me. So anyways, yeah, I thought of him after we bought a Neo Geo together, and ever since, my brother and I have been filming and writing and joking around, having fun, and everyone's throwing money at me now.
So, you approached Craig from Screw Attack. You wanted your videos to...
Say that Craig was begging me for it.
That he asked you?
Yeah.
You asked him?
I saw Screw Attack, and I was like, oh, this would be a cool set to put make it like he found me. Right.
So,
what's up?
Craig from Screw Attack was hounding you for your videos, just needed to have them as part of his website. I mean, he just begging you.
Such a nice guy he is.
How did he find you? And that's really...
Oh, well, he has this quaint site, like Screw Attack. It's really big, successful, but he's a modest guy, and, he cautiously, like... Hey. He cautiously approached me because he thought it was, like, so big. And I was like, oh, please, for all good reasons, you should think that. But I'm not... Seriously, deep down, I'm just a genuine guy. And I would love to put my videos on your website and help the video game industry and video game media. So anyways, yeah, he put Screw Attack, took Talking Classics, and now it's on there, and everyone loves it. Everyone loves it.
And does he send you to these conventions? How about the conventions? Why would anybody want you there? What is the...
Oh, yeah.
What is the point of it?
I do a lot of conventions because, I get flown around. Like, just recently I was flown first class to a professional commercial job as an actor.
Well, what about the conventions?
I was getting to that.
I wasn't.
And since I do that a lot, I get flown places all the time. I thought, that, maybe people would want me to go to them, and what do you know? I was right, and people were sending me around, and Screw Attack sends me to different, conventions that get me into E3 and Comic-Con and SGC, the Screw Attack convention, where I'm a big deal there. Everyone goes crazy, like all 2 girls take off their shirts and throw them at me, defending me off. But
that is great.
Yeah. So I go lots of conventions and talk about stuff as Keith. And I don't break character. I don't like breaking character ever. I like staying in character because a lot of people think Keith's a real guy, and I'm glad that they do because the acting that I am putting out there is just like everyone loves it. Everyone loves Keith. A ton.
What about I don't want to. Do I have to keep wearing this?
Yeah, you have to keep wearing that.
I look like an idiot.
Don't take it off. People need to think I'm not friends with you. Fix your ponytail.
Put my hair down.
Fix the ponytail. It's falling down. Have you never had a ponytail?
No.
You lived in the 90s. How could you not have a ponytail?
Let's talk about these music videos, the 2 Keith music videos. Lot of buzz, a lot of questions about those.
Huge.
What's
2 huge music videos? Like
why did they? Why'd you do that? And they look a lot different. How did that happen?
Oh yeah, the music videos. Those I did with a couple of guys who were stragglers, just walking around. They helped me out. There's this homeless guy Ryan, and my brother Josh was here, and no one else was helping with that. But yeah, I pretty much did it all on my own. The Neo Geo music video, that is. And then the new one, I wanted it to look different. because of when I do the Talking Classic series, it make it look like convincingly old, like an old found documentary, and people pride me on that, and they like love it, and I'm getting awards and money and tons of stuff. But anyways, I wanted to make the music videos look different because. What did you want to do when you directed that?
We wanted to make them look different than the found footage. I mean, more slick, more lit. I mean, we wanted to obviously shoot these in HD. Have the look be completely different.
Like, what did you do with the lenses?
What did I do with the? I mean, we used like real lenses, not like just one that comes with the camera.
Okay. Sure. When I was making the music video by myself, I thought, hey, since I'm like doing old style documentary footage, I wanted to do a juxtaposition of that and put on lenses when I direct commercials. Right. From consuming commercials and TV, I wanted to take that I know about being in that and apply it to this music video so it would look different from Talking Classic series.
That's great. Let's watch a clip. What was the...
What's that?
You wanted me to use the man behind Keith Abergary? What did you want me to say?
The marvel behind the man behind Keith.
All right, we are back. Great. So let's talk about the Marvel.
With expensive equipment.
Let's talk about the Marvel behind Keith Abergary, Nathan Barnett, the man himself. What are some of your influences, and where do you seem to just fall around a lot? Where did that come from? What is it?
I like a gymnast, man. Tell him a gymnast. Say the word gymnast.
Say the word gymnast?
Yes. Like, throw the word gymnast in the question.
Gymnast. You study gymnastics?
I mean, I guess it's obvious. You do have eyes. Yes. Okay, fine. I've done gymnastics.
Gymnast.
Only once. Say it once.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You're a real dumb idiot. Just say.
Just talk about physical comedy. I'll just cut somewhere. So, what's going on with physical comedy these days? Because you seem to be at the forefront of it.
Oh, thank you for noticing. That means a lot because yes, that's something I would love to pursue in my career is being like the next Jim Carrey or Buster Keaton and really going down in history as someone that is really doing great things with physical comedy and pushing the limits and doing things with my body that people have never seen before, like stay in such strong, hard shape. Not many people can do that. Hey, look, I wasn't even looking and I just won. Place. I got a real good place. I think that I have a real good skill at physical comedy, and I'd like to utilize that in my videos with my characters. And yes, I get paid to do stunts because I just throw myself around.
Stunt work?
I actually do stunt work in commercials and things, but I get paid as the actor, and they don't have to hire a stunt person because in the audition I'll do this stunt, and then they're going, "Oh my gosh, you're so good at everything that we have for you to do. We'll pay you twice," so that I get 2 paychecks as a stuntman actor. But that has nothing to do with it. You don't even need to know that. I won't tell you that.
What is one of your favorite Keith moments, let's say, or maybe a top 3 even? I mean, if you couldn't think of 3, I don't know if there's should be two. Is there how many moments?
Numbers, how high? How high?
Let's just pick 1 or 2 of your favorite things. Your favorite episode and maybe your favorite convention bit. What were your 2 favorite things?
Good question. Your school's gonna be really proud of you with this interview. I think that my favorite episode would be the Neo Geo episode, the first episode.
Episode 1.
Episode 1, the first episode.
Timeless. Favorite for quoting.
Yes, definitely. The neo-Nazi joke goes down in history even.
I was quoting it earlier.
See, even you as a fan will do that. Will quote my material that I've created with my brain.
So why was that your favorite episode?
That episode was my favorite, I think, because it was the first one. And it just... You can't really redo the first. Well, sometimes things can start off rocky and then get better as they go, like with lots of TV shows. Which I'm doing a TV show soon. But I think in my case... The first Neo Geo episode was I hit it right, I liked that character a lot in the beginning. A lot of people say he had too much spit in his mouth, and I had a different accent when I was doing Keith in the beginning. I did more of a Boston accent.
Fact.
Yeah, because Keith's actually from Woonsocket, Rhode Island, which is like one of the towns next to where I'm from in Milford, Massachusetts. It's right on the Rhode Island line. So for people who want to know where I'm from and want to come check out and do the tourist thing and drive around my old town and there's tour people there now. They can show you my mom and dad's house and all the filming locations, Fruit Street, where I grew up.
And how about a favorite live moment? So the first episode.
That was my favorite. The first
favorite, and then after that.
And then after that, oh, so high up in the air, uphill. It went way uphill. Things just got better.
And conventions or live, what was your favorite?
My live
I
favorite
haven't
live convention.
seen any of them, so I don't.
You haven't seen any of them?
I've only watched that first episode. I mean,
What the heck? They're hilarious.
well, so what was that favorite live bit? Maybe at a convention or out in public or.
That's hard to say because I've done millions. So many episodes, so many funny jokes. It's hard to narrow it down to one. I'd say
If you had to narrow it down to one, what would it be?
the Talking Classic series is my favorite by far out of all
What
web
favorite
series.
convention? Are you?
I can't pick one. The
Like
whole
one
thing
more
is
question.
hilarious.
One more question. I
I
can't
got a ton of things I want
answer
to
the
ask.
convention, and then I have one more question.
My favorite convention, maybe my favorite
favorite
convention
live.
live moment is either between when I hung up the Keith App of Fashion episode, I hung up Keith Mart over the Gap, or when I crashed a panel, James Cameron, Peter Jackson's at Comic Con, or when I had my panel and I fell off the front of the stage, or when I jumped off my roof onto the bouncy house in the birthday episode, or when I jumped out in front of that car with a Sega Justifier and almost got run over. That one might have been one of my favorite parts. Or in the Sega CD episode when I jumped out with the Justifier gun and I scared those people. They had no idea and it was real, and I had to really do that in real life because I didn't want people to think it was fake.
Question coming
But
in.
other than that, I don't know. But one of those.
Okay, what's it? With one more question coming in. People in the in the world want to know what's best. I'll take two. 1 second. I'm really sorry. People want to know what's next for Keith Abkary. What's on the horizon? Another just web series for YouTube?
Oh yeah, what's
or
next
like
with Keith is
television in the future?
Yes, actually there is. I'm actually gonna be doing some things with Game Trailers. Game Trailers likes Keith, and I'm gonna be doing stuff. GameTrailers.com.
Television.
I'm leading to that. Game Trailers wants to do stuff with Keith. They're really interested in. I'm going to be like a correspondent, maybe do a little spin-off series. And then also, there's a network on television that's interested in Keith, and I actually just signed a deal with them to write a TV show for Keith's own TV show, and then that will go into production and be filmed and go into millions of homes and be famous, known for comedy.
That's great. That's all the time we have for Keith Abkary.
And then ask me more. And then ask me more.
Ask you more. I don't
Just
have.
ask me a bunch of stuff.
We just asked like the final question.
I need to like look good here.
It looks good. Edited.
Can you see this arcade game?
The editing.
Do you know how much this thing costs?
Would
Can
be
you see it? Are you
editing.
getting this in the shot?
That's all the time we have for the interview with Keith. Where'd you get this?
This is such a good game. Everyone plays San Francisco Rush like all the time and spends tons of money on it in the arcades, but not me. I'm the kind of guy that brings the arcade home. I am a living arcade. This is expensive.
Anything else you want to throw?
San Francisco Rush.
No.
Have you played it? Do you want to play it?
That's all the time we have for our interview with Keith Abkary, and I
I'm
hope
not Keith Appicer. My name's Nathan.
Nathan Barnett,
You're my friend. Do you know this?
Simmons.
Why do you have a ponytail?
You asked.
Ask me one more thing.
What?
Ask me like how many girls like me.
How many girls?
Ask me how many girls like me.
Being a character comedian and funny, does that get girls?
No, just say how many girls.
How many girls?
Wait a second. After I tell you, then ask me. And don't act like it. Don't look like a jerk when you ask it. Now ask me, how many girls like me?
How many girls like you?
Numbers don't even exist that big because it would fill up the sky. But a lot. Maybe a bunch. A bunch that I would consider going out with.
Yeah.
Because being a celebrity, as Keith Abkary and Simmons DuPont, and all these other characters I do, people come up to me in real life and like try forcing their mouths onto me. Say, no, wait, I got it. Ask me about Simmons. Ask me about Simmons. Ask me about all my other
I
characters.
don't have time. This is too long. I'm sick of this.
I can't say that. Edit out you. Okay?
Okay.
Now ask me about all my other characters real quick.
What about all the other characters?
Of mine?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, thank you for watching
Original
all my other
creations.
videos. I'm really happy that you're a fan of everything I do, not just Keith. But yeah, Simmons DuPont, he's actually one of my favorite characters. I did him a long time ago, and I wrote a movie for him. And the next year, I plan on filming that, and you're going to direct that, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
Oh, yeah, I'm going to direct that alone, unless I have someone else do it. But yeah, my brother and I wrote that, and we're gonna film it next summer. And I'm gonna be doing new stuff with Trey Lewis, and
he's
I'm gonna
funny.
do stuff with the chef. I actually have a new series, not new, but I have this character Rick Santel. He's a Santa Monica Cable Access. So funny, so like groundbreaking. That guy. I'm gonna do a new spinoff with him. So watch for that one. Watch for that one.
Where?
I don't know, wherever it's gonna go. TV, online.
TV.
Come here. I have one more question. Oh! Don't do that. Don't make me look like an idiot.